These hard drive horror stories are true, as told by those who experience them. Viewer discretion is advised.
My name is Asim Kishore. Basically, I'm a professional blogger right now. I own a couple of digital magazines that are related to tech. So I've been doing that since 2007. My story was I had a Dell Inspiron laptop, and I was using that for college. I was a computer science / math major. So a lot of like coding projects, software things that I was writing, things like that. And it was my last semester in 2002, and my parents got me a Sony laptop. Anyway, so I transferred all of my data, which took a lot of time. I had to, reinstall all these, coding applications and software and everything, and I got all my code over, and it was working fine for a couple of weeks. There was no problem. I kind of forgot about the old laptop, and that one wasn't, I didn't need that anymore. And my new laptop died. The classic thing that happened back then where you turn on the computer and it says press any key to continue, and you're like, what? What? Press any key, just press it, nothing happened. Press it again, nothing happened. Just keep saying press any key. So I was like, oh no, what happened here? So anyway, long story short, the hard drive was dead basically. I don't know why. It was a brand new laptop, but it just failed. So everything I had transferred was on that hard drive, and I hadn't backed up anything to the Emory network. And I was like, oh my God, now what do I do? And unfortunately, the old laptop, I misplaced it. I didn't care about it anymore, so I had just left it, or I don't know what I did with it, and I couldn't find the old laptop. And I tried, we had some computer science people, even I went to my professors and I was like, please, I lost everything. They tried to help me. We couldn't get the data back, and it was just like, it was bad.
I'm Ludovic Changsao. So here's my horror story about how I lost my hard drive. So I was seeking more speed after a review with my colleague. He advised me to buy a NVMe M.2 SSD. And because I work in an electronic company, he's an electronic engineer. I didn't want to make a mistake, so I showed him my computer. He opened it. He advised me this model. So after his advice, I ordered this model of SSD. I was really happy. I opened my computer, installed the SSD, and when I started the computer and it just smelled burnt, I forced the shutdown. I opened my laptop again and discovered that the SSD was completely burned.
Yeah, my name is Thomas Jepson. I'm the founder of Passion Plans. It's an architecture company, basically. My hard drive horror story is I lost quite a bit of Bitcoin. A buddy of mine and I, we sat down, we got a little bit too drunk, and I ended up buying about $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. The year was 2013, so if I recall correctly, the price of Bitcoin was about 110. I downloaded it basically to a computer that I didn't think I was ever going to use, because basically keeping it off the grid and making sure that even if my main computer got hacked, they weren't going to be able to get to that one. So I put that one in a corner. As things do, this computer just started gathering dust, and I didn't think much about it. And fast forward to 2017, I've then moved in with my then girlfriend, and it's spring comes around, and what you need in spring, you need a spring cleaning, of course. And I guess in the process, I'd said, oh, there's a bunch of electronics that I also needed to throw out. So he didn't know any better. There's an old computer, thought that that was amongst the old electronics that needed to be thrown out, and she took it to the dump. And then fast forward, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks maybe, and I'm thinking, where's this computer at? And that's when I realized it's been put at the dump site, and of course I go back there and there's no computer.
What would you estimate contents of that hard drive at today?
15 million. So it went from about 100 grand in 2013 to about 15 million in 2017.